Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Fruit Farmer 48 with 1,249 rating versus Bank 1W with 1,877 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right into it. And then we are going to see Bank 1W win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second. Looking at deck counts, we see 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. And then they are going to go ahead and decide to go first. And then looking at the opening hands, we have Roar, Falco, Veiler, Imperm, Strike. So salads. Interesting. They have two hand traps going second. They're also playing like other traps like Strike. And then they have Imperm, I Meet You, Veiler, Nib, and Droplet. So, man, if they had like no hand traps, this hand would obviously just be like insane. But they're going to go ahead and start off with I Meet You, reveal Fire, and then go ahead and grab Fire from the deck to the hand. And then normal summon Fire, effect, chain Imperm, negate that, go ahead and turn that into Bailings. And then Bailings effect, chain Veiler to negate that. And then set 2, pass turn, draw Circle. Oh, that's an incredible draw. Circle, go grab Gazelle from the deck to the hand. And then normal summon out Falco, go ahead and turn that into Dark Infant. And then they're going to activate Gazelle 2, Bailings 1, bring itself out, and then go ahead and grab Sanctuary from the deck to the hand, and then Gazelle effect to go ahead and dump. We're going to change Droplet to negate that. And then Falco effect, return Gazelle to hand, bring itself out, and then Battle Phase poke. So will they play around Nib? We'll find out here. Because they could just main phase 2, set some cards, and then pass turn, and that's pretty solid. It's like 2 negates. So take 23. Oh yeah, even I forgot about that. That you gotta remember this for sure. This is I gotta put this in the things to remember. The take 23, because even I forget it. Everyone's been forgetting it. But if you don't summon the monster that you reveal, then you take the damage. And then go for Bailings. Go ahead and get rid of those. Make Wolf, obviously playing in the Nib here. Activate Sanctuary, go on the Wolf, and then drop Nib on the summon. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're definitely dropping that on summon there. Bring itself out, and then pass over a token. Said 4. And definitely a couple more summons in 4, if that's what they were trying to say there. And then set pass, draw on Lockbird. And then they're just going to go Battle Phase, beat over token. Go ahead, take the damage, and then pass turn, draw the Lady Debug, and they can just go off here. Summon Debug, Debug effect, we're going to chain Veiler to that, and then they are going to chain Solemn Strike to negate that. Go grab Spinny from the deck to the hand, get rid of that for Bailings, Spinny effect, and then they're going to go ahead and drop the Gazelle, and then Gazelle effect, go send Jack from the deck to the graveyard. And then Falco, bounce back Gazelle, bring itself out. And then Spinny, bring itself out. Go into Wolf. And then Jack effect, go ahead, put back Wolf, bring itself out. And then Wolf effect will trigger, add back Falco from the graveyard. And then get rid of Wolf for Wolf. And then Wolf effect, go ahead and add back Circle. Then get rid of those, go into Splash, Splash effect, summon back out, and then turn Splash whenever it brings out the Transcode, and then Transcode effect, summon back out Splash, and then go ahead and turn those into Access Code effect, gain 3,000 attack, on res, Imperm, chain Roar, and then that's just game. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be game there, right? Well, they had already taken, how much damage did they take before? They took, oh, no, never mind. Because they took 23, and then, yeah, so that would have been game. Alright, never mind. Scratch that. Going on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and see the Bank 1W, the Agnister player, decide to go first. Looking at the opening hands, we have Roar, Droll, Desires, Rage, and Veiler, so a few hand traps. And they have Ash, Nib, Harpies, Pikachu, and Judgment. So they do have a starter here. Go ahead, normal summon that, use the effect. Go grab I Meet You from the deck to the hand, and then drop Drone Lockbird. Go ahead and set pass, draw Silent Mining. Then go main phase, Silent Mining, get rid of Roar, chain Ash Blossom to negate that, and then activating Desires, banishing 10. Then they're gonna go ahead and Judgment negate that. And they just admit defeat there. Yeah, fair enough. You know, they were just gonna lose next turn anyhow. They know they had the I meet you. They would have been able to start comboing. I'm pretty sure they did have like Valor though, so like they could have tried to do something. But going on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and see the Fruit Farmer decide to go first. The Salad player looking at the opening hands. We have Foxy, Buffalo, Droll, Will, and Sign of Mining. Buffalo's good. I like this card. And they have Imperm, I Meet You, Storm, Fire, and Nib. So multiple going second cards. Go ahead, summon out Buffalo. Get rid of that. Make Banelings, and then get those effects. Go grab Sanctuary. Get rid of Foxy. Draw 2. Draw Rage and Ash. And then Sign of Mining. Get rid of Rage. Go ahead and grab Gazelle from the deck to the hand. Then activate Sanctuary. Turn Banelings into a Banelings. And then drop the Gazelle. And then Gazelle effect will activate. We're going to chain Imperm to negate that. Go ahead, turn those into Wolf. And then activate Will. Will effect, summon out Foxy. And then Wolf effect, add back Gazelle. And then turn those into a Wolf. And then Wolf effect to try to add back Rage. They could drop Nib if they wanted to. Yeah, they're going to choose not to though. They want to Storm and then draw Fire. Go ahead, main phase. Storm the back row. They're going to chain Banelings to protect those. Then summon out Fire. Fire effect. They're going to go ahead and grab Water from the deck to the hand. And then drop Droll and Lockbird. They're thinking here. They're going to go ahead and Water effect. Special summon itself out. And get rid of Water for Lingeribo. Get rid of those to make Splash. Splash effect. Summon back out Water. Go ahead, turn those into Transcode. It's cool how like both decks like do this play. Go ahead, summon back. Turn those into an access code, you know, effect, gain attack, gain 3000. Then effect, pop Will, effect, pop Sanctuary, battle phase, poke over Wolf. So that's pretty good. And then go ahead, main phase 2, pass, draw Desires. Outing the board. They do know that there's Gazelle in hand though. Gazelle, go down Falco. Falco effect, set Will. Then activate Will. Will effect, summon Wolf. Then activate Desires, banishing 10. Let's see what this draws into. So, see that Cosmic, Strike, Droll, banish to Jack, a Spinny. Drawing the Roar and Cosmic. Then turn Gazelle into a Banelings. Then you're going to get Wolf effect to add back. And then they're going to add back Falco there. Get rid of those, make Wolf, and this is a force summon, and then they're going to go ahead and use the effect, add back Rage from the graveyard, and then set pass. They draw into Imperm, and then they're going to go ahead, they could just Rage here, yeah. And then Rage, get rid of Falco, pop, Falco effect, set Rage. They're going to go ahead and activate I Meet You, and then that will be revealing... They're thinking there, revealing the light to go ahead and grab Pikachu from the deck to the hand. Won't forget to take the damage this time, I'll remember. Go ahead, normal summon out Pikachu, effect, Chain Roar to negate and destroy that. Then set Imperm, end phase, take the damage, Cosmic out that. Ah, there you go, yeah, they remembered. Draw Strike. Then Wolf effect, add back Roar. And then Will effect, special summoning out Gazelle. Gazelle effect to go ahead and dumping Jack. And then Falco, bounce back Gazelle, bring itself out. Jack effect, put back Wolf, bring that out. And then Wolf, add back Buffalo. Then get rid of Roar, summon out Foxy. They're only at 57, that's 36, 46. Yeah, that's game. So just battle phase, go ahead and poke, and GG's. Alright, so 2-1 Salad. So it's always, not always cool to see this deck, but every once in a while it's cool to see this deck. I don't know, a lot of people really like how this deck plays, because like, you know, like after turn 1 the deck is like very solid. It has a lot of follow-ups that just like never go away, and they just keep going as long as you play correctly. No, we do see that they're on like 2 Jack there. I wonder, like they're on 2 Rage, they're on a Roar, but I'm more interested in seeing a deck like this, to be honest. This deck's like 10 times cooler in my opinion, just because like Adagnister has like a chance of becoming like really good in the future. It would definitely be cool to see this become really good in the future, you know? A deck like this is pretty awesome. Like they can set up like a towers with like negates, which I like. If you didn't know, I used to play Towers Turbo a lot. The deck was just so like easy to win with. You just summon towers half the time it was game. If they out it, cool. Next turn follow up game. That deck was nice, especially when you get to do like Volcasaurus plays. Like that's when it was like top tier. Felt like not like the deck wasn't like was the deck top tier? I don't know. Looking back at it, like Necros could beat it with Decisive Armor. Other decks could beat it with Crab King. BA, that deck was never beating it. They were trying to like bar burn you for game, and you were just like, nah, GG's. I remember playing against someone. They set up like 2 Dantes, 3 back row, and pass. And I drew, and they were like, you may as well scoop. I have Fire Lake. And I was like, nah. And I just played into it. I pen scaled, summon. And they were like, oh, you shouldn't summon a lot. I'm going to negate it. And I was like, all right, do it then. Summon towers. And they were just so mad. I was just like, yeah, pretty easy. I remember also the same regional, someone was playing Satellar Knight versus me, and they went for Trigger turn 1 and used the effect and hit the scout out of my hand, and I was just like, there's no way. I'm just being outplayed right now, but I don't know what I was trying to go with there, but this deck's cool. Hopefully it gets better over time. Obviously with like a ban list coming out, it's not going to hurt this deck. If anything, it's going to help improve this deck because other decks will be hit, which, you know, will make this deck go up in the ladder of goodness. Hopefully they hit dragons. Well, I mean, like, they need to hit dragons. I really hope they do. If they don't, that's going to be wild. I wonder, like, what else they're going to hit, though, and, like, when they're going to drop the ban list. They're going to bring stuff back. Because they could drop the ban list, like, July 1st, I think is when, like, the date is. I know it's, like, the beginning of July. But they could also wait until after the YCS, because, like, there's the remote duel YCS. I feel like they're going to, because I feel like if you drop a ban list and then a week and a half later there's a YCS, that could be rough. Like, cards, like, right now, with, like, how the shipping is going, take, like, a week and a half to come in, and they won't really have much time to test. So, I hope, kind of hope a ban list doesn't drop until after that YCS, even though I'm not playing in it. I just know how I would feel if a ban list dropped right before that YCS. I wouldn't feel so good about it. I mean, personally, you know, quicker the ban list drops, like, I get new content out there. So, like, ban list could drop today and I'd be happy. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.